In Syria, rebel forces have taken control of a large area of the country's second biggest city as a smoldering civil war reignites after several years. New video shows Islamist forces opposed to the government toppling statues in Aleppo and storming the city's airport. Russia has sent in warplanes to try and repel them. CBC's Julia Chapman is in London with the latest.
Syrian rebel forces have been celebrating their return to Aleppo for the first time since 2016. They launched gunfire into the air, tore down posters of President Bashar al-Assad, and held flags outside the citadel in the heart of Syria's second largest city. Their lightning offensive, led by Islamist group Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, appears to have taken government forces by surprise. The military says dozens of its soldiers were killed and troops are now regrouping for a counter-offensive. It seems to be an acknowledgement that there has been a retreat by forces loyal to Assad. Monitoring groups say most of the city is under rebel control after they met little resistance. There's been limited fighting in Syria since 2020, which left Idlib as the rebel stronghold after a ceasefire. This is a conflict with significant involvement and interest from foreign powers, not least Russia, a major backer of the Assad regime. Russia's intervention in 2015 decisively turned the war in Assad's favor, and it maintains a military presence inside Syria. The Kremlin has expressed concern about Syrian sovereignty and has launched airstrikes alongside Assad forces over the last 24 hours. Ibrahim Hamidi is a research fellow at the University of St. Andrews.
Because the Russian army has moved and transferred the most advanced air warplanes to Ukraine, now they were not able to intervene straight away in the last 3-4 days. Now they just started to intervene just now, after 4 days after the armed groups were able to control the second largest city in Syria. I don't know if they can really be able to push them out without making huge damage for this big city.
Iran is the other main supporter of the Syrian government, and the timing of this offensive may be related to the weakening of its proxy forces in Gaza and Lebanon. Turkey is the major power backing the rebels, and it has expressed concern over the situation, blaming it on regional instability. Civilians are reportedly fleeing Aleppo in their thousands. This is a major population center in Syria. So as strikes continue on the city, there are fears that this frozen conflict is heating up once again. Julia Chapman, CBC News, London.